One love, jobless. Far Nelson here, and today I'm here to do a Sunday service where we pick a random Bible scripture that I've highlighted, and we reason upon what it means to me. But if you're here, I hope that this message reaches you as well. So let's get into it. So we're gonna flip through. Okay, we've landed on Proverbs chapter 16, and then we're also going to do chapter 17, just the highlighted parts. So let's get into it. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 22 to 24. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it, but the instruction of fools is folly. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. So wow, that's a powerful one right there. We might just stop at that one, because that's powerful. So Proverbs chapter 16, verse 22, let's break it down. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it, but the instruction of fools is folly. So understanding, true understanding and understanding of life, the universal laws of how things in this life operate, how we should be acting accordingly, not only to what our words say, but go even deeper and connect ourselves with our heart, like it says here. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. So it's not only our mind that is wise, it's not only our brain that is wise, it's not only simple learning of books and stuff that brings wisdom, it's actually a heart vibration. It's actually an alignment with not only our words, but our heart. We want to get to a place in our spiritual journey where we are not only speaking love, speaking wisdom, speaking in alignment with the Lord's way, but we should be also feeling in these ways. It shouldn't be we speak good, but we're constantly thinking bad. It shouldn't be we speak love, but we're constantly thinking hate. It shouldn't be in unalignment. We want to surrender ourselves into true understanding, true understanding, and we'll be open to a wellspring of life. We'll be open to abundance of wisdom that we didn't realize was even attainable. A wellspring, not a regular spring. This is a spring that just keeps on coming. It keeps on giving. And that's what we truly are. When we are aligned and living out of understanding of the ways of the Most High, then we are able to tap into the spring that we all have within us. We all are a fountain, not a drain. We should all be constantly flowing and refilling ourselves with more and more understanding, more and more love, more and more abundance, more and more true divinity, instead of letting ourselves be drained by foolishness. It says, but the instructions of fools is folly. The instructions of fools will lead you astray. The instructions of fools may sound good. It may sound easier than the instructions are from the wise, but it is folly. It is false. It is going to take you further away from what you actually want. Even the devil will give you things that you want. Even the devil will give you things that you desire, and sometimes it's quicker than the Lord gives it to you. But what comes with these foolish ways of attaining wisdom, foolish way of attaining wealth, foolish ways of attaining things of this materialistic world, these types of ways and patterns that the foolish take only lead them to further destruction. They may give you benefits for the short time, but the destruction that follows is way worse than any blessing that could have came from following the ways of the fools. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. Pleasant words are as an honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. So once your heart is aligned not only with your words and your thoughts, your whole body feels that pleasant feeling. Your whole body feels those pleasant words that are constantly coming from you, coming within you. You know, when people tell you to wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and give yourself affirmations, this is pretty much what they're talking about. You know, it doesn't have to be so Bible based. It doesn't have to be so religion based. These are just spiritual, universal laws that the Bible lays out for you through a bunch of stories and stuff like that. And you can pick out and see how these laws align with universal laws that you can just look up on any YouTube video or any Google thing. And you can see that there's actual universal laws that will help you live more aligned, live more prosperous, live more in your divinity. And pleasant words is one of those teachings, one of those universal teachings where if we are able to not only have pleasant words, but pleasant thoughts, pleasant heart, then we will feel our body rejuvenate. It's sweet as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. You will feel that your bones aren't weak as they used to be. You will feel that you have more flexibility than you used to have. You'll feel that you are able to stretch further because you are giving your body the nutrients that it needs. It's not just about food. It's not just about water. Our body needs an alignment with our divine self. Our body needs this constant reminder that we are pleasant. We are aligned with the ways of the Most High. We are someone who is deserving of the abundance of this beautiful world. It's just many of us follow the instructions of fools and we are led into folly. We are led into iniquity. We are led into confusion, and we are led into ways that lead us more astray from the Most High. So align that heart. The heart is, I love this one. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. So when you're reading wisdom, whether it's in the Bible, whether it's in the Quran, whether it's in the Bhagavad Gita, whether it's in any spiritual book or self-help book, really download that wisdom. Really make sure you are understanding instead of just understanding that wisdom, so that it's not only something that you can repeat or something that you can tell other people about, but it's something that you actually feel in your heart and your soul, so that it heals you from the past karmas and the past traumas that you have had to dealt with when we were less unconscious in this life. So I'm gonna do two more. I don't really have too much time. I'm gonna do two more. So let's go to that Proverbs verse 17 real quick. And we're gonna start with chapter 22. Start with Proverbs chapter 17 real quick and go to verse 22. And it says, a merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. So let's start with that first one, chapter 22, verse 22. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. It's kind of like what we were talking about before, where if you feed your heart goodness, if you feed your soul goodness and these affirmations, and you're telling your soul, making sure that you're constantly remembering your divinity, remembering that you are not separate from Yah, but you are one with the Most High, then you will realize that your heart will be lifted. You will no longer be fed into the suffering of the constant cycles of the world. We'll realize that the Maya of the world, the illusion of the world, falls from our eyes, and we're able to see divinity in a flower. We're able to see divinity in our pets. We're able to see divinity even in our beautiful homes that are created from elements of this world, elements from the Most High. But a broken spirit drieth the bones. So if you don't have a merry heart, you've lost faith, you've lost touch with your divinity in yourself, you've lost that connection, and you're not doing the spiritual practices that you need to do to rebuild that connection, then your bones will feel dry. You'll feel like you have less energy. You'll feel like you have less power. You'll feel like you have less strength. You'll feel like people can just break you down just by a simple word. Your bones are dry. They're not strong. They're not holding you secure. Our bones is the only thing that's holding this flesh in contact. So if our bones are dry, and they're becoming brittle because we have no power, we have no source, we have no water source of wisdom to fill our bones back up with the nutrients that it needs, then we won't be operating as someone who is fully healed, as someone who is fully going through the process of healing at least. See, we have to realize that this merry heart and these affirmations that we give ourselves daily to make sure that we remind ourselves that we're connected with the divine at all times. When we do this, it's not only helping our mental, it's not only helping our day, it's helping our whole entire body structure realign with itself. It's helping our whole entire body structure detox from years and years and years of being abused mentally, physically, and spiritually by others and our own selves. So it's very important to keep that merry heart and build that discipline, because it's good to the body like a medicine, truthfully. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. He that hath knowledge spareth his words. A person who has knowledge isn't wasting his time trying to explain stuff to every single body. You know, they wish, of course, that everybody would receive this knowledge and understand this knowledge and truly take it in. But he that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. So it's not separate. It's not that you spare your words because you're upset at this world, or you spare your words because you're upset at this person, or you spare your words because you don't want other people to have the wisdom that you have. No, you just understand that this world comes with challenges. You have an excellent spirit, not an excellent where it's joyous. It doesn't say you have a joyous spirit. It doesn't say you have a super happy spirit. You have an excellent spirit, a spirit that's been through so much, and it's excellent in its understanding of true wisdom. It's excellent in understanding that some things may not need to be said. It's excellent in understanding that there's different people and different paths that hopefully take people to the exact same place where you are. But you have the wisdom, you have the understanding. And so sometimes we need to spare our words so that we can spare our energy and keep that good, merry heart, and not let society bring us down to a lower vibration. So the last one we're going to break down, even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. And he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. So that says, even if you do not truly understand what Yahweh is trying to teach us, even if you do not truly understand what maybe someone is trying to teach you, or what I am trying to teach you, it is better for you to close your lips and just listen, be receptive, and maybe think about it. You don't have to go and do the actions that I say or someone else says right away, but it's more beneficial for you to say nothing sometimes than to just speak foolishness. If you don't understand something and truly understand something, it's not for you to debate. It's not for you to have an argument about. It's for you to meditate on in your own time. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. That doesn't mean that the fool said, oh, I agree. It doesn't mean the fool said, I disagree. It just means that the person was able to receive that information and take it on to wherever they want to take it. It's much better than doing this than starting an argument with someone who's trying to help you, or telling them how they're wrong for thinking this way and, blah, 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 that people do when we try to help them spiritually, mentally, or physically. But it's better for us to just be patient and try to see the understanding of what this person is trying to tell us. Whether it's someone trying to tell me something, me trying to tell someone else something, or someone trying to tell us something. It's better for us if we don't truly understand to, one, ask questions, or to just be silent, take it in, and meditate on it later. And he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. Not understanding yet, but he at least understands that what is happening right now is not hurting. It's not unbeneficial. It's something that can be listened to. And if you're just able to come to that realization that you're okay to listen, then that's a perfect start. That's a perfect start to free yourself from the ways of other fools, of the ways of other people living in society who want to be sheep to the system. When we are at least able to say, okay, I'm going to humble myself and listen instead of constantly react. We want to respond more than we react to situations. We want to listen more than we are constantly just giving out word vomit, as people do in their life. When we're able to humble ourselves and listen, more wisdom will be able to be received. Sometimes it'll be just nonsense that we're listening to, and we don't receive any true wisdom. But when you're able to humble yourself and realize I don't know everything, and you're able to listen and keep your mouth shut, wisdom will be granted upon you. So I hope that you all got something from this. Of course, like I said, I would have went longer if I had more time, but I have things I need to do on this beautiful Sunday, this blessed Sunday, this gratefully being alive and breathing Sunday. As long as you have breath, then there is blessings being manifested in your life. So I'm gonna read over what I just went over one more time, full through, so y'all can just really understand that. So Proverbs 16 and 17. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it, but the instruction of fools is folly. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. See that right there? He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. So like I said, I hope you truly understand some of this wisdom that was brought upon us from this scripture, from the Proverbs. And I hope that you are able to humble yourself, as even I do every single day. I have many people that I listen to, many gurus and preachers and, motivational people that I try to listen to and get a wider aspect of this universe, of my understanding. And we all should do this because we want to be wise. We want to know how to bring healing to our body, our soul, We don't want to just live in this world as fools, as sheep. So if you haven't, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And I appreciate everybody that tuned in to this Sunday service. And I hope that you have a blessed day and a blessed spiritual journey, downloading and truly understanding the wisdom that is being shown to you by the Most High. One love.